Good afternoon to you. This is your Loudoun County weather outlook. It's going to be for this afternoon and evening as we look into potential for severe storms, and then overall we'll look at the rain over the next several days into next week. So right now we're looking here at the radar image. Here we are in Loudoun County, and currently showers and storms are forming along the Blue Ridge and the mountain, not Blue Ridge, but along the mountain range here, and then up into Pennsylvania. This disturbance front and disturbance and trough are going to move eastward over us this afternoon. It looks like between about 3 to 6 p.m. some showers and storms are going to pop through the area. They do have the potential to be severe. The biggest threat today will be winds, although some isolated hail could be possible. Right now, the severe weather has been to the north, and here we go with it in motion. You see the storms kind of they are moving southwest and northeast, and then this whole area, although it's hard to see here, is kind of drifting eastward, the disturbance and the disturbed weather. So we've hit the cap level. That means like the temperatures are now at a high enough level that we can punch through and cause thunderstorms. So they could pop at any time, more likely to progress southwest to northeast later in the day. Like I said, probably between about 3 and 6 p.m., more likely between 4 and 6. That's where we are right now with the current look. So let's go then to the forecast models. So here's the model for today. This is the noon outlook that was updated and this is the NAM model, which is just it's a local high resolution model for the region. So we're going to look to see when storms are expected to fire here. Whoa, I shifted way too fast. So you see that it starts off, here's about 1, 2, 3 p.m. So we're in this range now, and you see the storms that were along the mountains, according to this model, show that they're going to get their act together and kind of propagate east, like I said, between about 3, and here we are at 4. And then by 5 p.m., according to this model, the first round has moved out, and there could be some more scattered showers and even thunderstorms into this evening, you see later tonight. Again, getting those exactly right is hard to tell. This is just what the model's showing right at this point. There is another model we can look at called the HRR, which is another short-term model. And so if we put this one into motion, here we are at 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we're not showing these showers, even these early ones that are popping already. So this is not giving us a good indication, but it does have a few showers and storms that are going to pop over us. And these are a little bit later shown up here on the HRR, so it's not impressed earlier today. It has more showers and stuff moving in overnight, and then more rain tomorrow, which is what we need. So I think the name is closer here because storms are already firing and are going to move into this area, and we'll have to see exactly how they pan out. So that's what's going on now. Now we've got these fronts and forecasts of fronts and precipitation in the area throughout the weekend and early next week. And so what that does mean for us is a good chance to get a lot of rain. And so what the National Weather Service Weather Prediction Center is looking at as far as they think the amount of rain we'll get over the next 7 days. And it's 2 to 3 inches, strongly needed as we continue in a very severe drought, and all this hot weather did nothing more than exacerbate the issue. Now, if we go overall and look at the national, and we look at the forecast maps here with the models to see what's going to go on, go with the forecast loop, and we're going to go with the precipitation rate and type. Here we are. This is the country at this point. Let me realign what this looks like. All right, so this is today, and it's an earlier model. There's the showers and storms through the evening. We see continued disturbance through Friday. Friday could dry up in the afternoon, evening time frame. We'll have to see if that pans out. More showers coming back in, though, later in the day and into the overnight. As this low out to the west will bring a warm front north, and that will then bring more precipitation in for us on Saturday. So Saturday we could have some showers and storms around. Now, it looks like we get a little bit of a break between systems here on Sunday. So Sunday may be cool and kind of dreary with this. Looks like some cold air damming, some cooler air kind of filtering out in the region. But ultimately then that gives way to get more precipitation possible in for Monday. This doesn't look super organized here, so it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. This high to the north is really bringing in the cooler and keeping the cooler air around for a bit. But then later in the period, the winds are going to switch to the south again and will warm up as far as forecasts go. So that's the way we're looking in general, and just to show you how warm it potentially could get, we'll look at the temperature anomalies, because we're going to show both the cool down, which we're going to experience fairly quickly here. We go from way above normal to way below normal as we head into Thursday and Friday because of all the clouds and the precipitation around. We're talking now 10 to 20 degrees below normal versus 10 to 18, 20 degrees above normal that we had been having. So you can see this, the cool air is trying to stick around for quite a bit. This has to do with the easterly wind. So this is normal to slightly above normal, and then we go really above normal as we go into the very long extended. That's what we have for the outlook.